Welcome to Real Talk Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and today we have renowned fitness and lifestyle expert, certified CrossFit and yoga instructor, personal trainer, and IFBB professional athlete Gina Aliotti on the show. Welcome, Gina. How are you?
Hi, Miriam. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me on your show.
You're most welcome. So, Gina, tell me about your mission to inspire and teach others how to realistically live a healthy lifestyle.
Well, I started in a very healthy, health conscious family, and I started competing and just really fell into that. And now, as a mom and learning from my clients and through my own experience, just how to live a healthy lifestyle in a very realistic way. And I think being a mom has really helped me capitalize on being realistic with very limited time and being busy. So, through my clients and through my own experience, is helping people with the tools, the foundational tools to live a healthy lifestyle in a very realistic manner, like learning how to work out with very little time and how to eat healthy and make it fun and exciting. So, just inspiring people to teach them the tools that I've learned and learn from other people to make it a realistic part of everyone's life.
Right, right. And the keyword being realistically. Why is this so important, and what expectation do you set for your audience and clients?
Well, I think it's really important because so many people have these expectations of themselves. You know, they have to spend countless hours in the gym or they have to eat a really bland diet to reach their goals. And I think being realistic that no, you don't need to spend that kind of time in the gym. You know, you don't need to eat a bland diet. And that's really what's key. And I just think that people fall into thinking that you have to just be extreme and that you have to be bland and boring. And that's why most people can't maintain the lifestyle because it's just absolutely unrealistic. So for me, it's just about teaching people how to be normal, that you're human. It's not about perfection. It's about finding the tools that work for you. And everyone's so different. And then, picking yourself back up when you fall and just keeping going forward. And a common word that I use all the time is consistency. So for me, again, it's not about perfection. It's just about being consistent and then learning the tools and having the foundation to always come back to, and just, being consistent with your efforts, which is going to be key for long-term results, which is what we're all after.
Right. And you're also a mother of two. I'm always curious to learn more about how top athletes and trainers educate their own children on living a healthy lifestyle. What's been your approach, and how soon is too soon?
There's never a time that's too soon. I think for me, it started when I was pregnant. Just, nourishing your body with the right fuel, the right exercising. I was very active through both my pregnancies. And I really think that implementing that during pregnancy sets the tone for their life. And for me now, it's not so much about, telling them how to live a healthy lifestyle. I believe more in doing and allowing them to see through how I live my healthy lifestyle, because I believe they're going to copy you and often do what you do, not so much what you say. So for me, it's just about, teaching them about new foods, having them go grocery shopping and following me and allowing them to have their own grocery cart and put foods into their cart and to go to farmers markets and just to allow them to explore food and fitness and be a part of my daily life and what I do. And then through that, my son now and my daughter, she's crawling around when I work out, but, he loves to work out and he is on the TRX swinging around as I'm working out. So I just think like incorporating my kids into what I do is going to allow them to create that foundation for their life.
And you've also done extremely
Yes.
well as a top competitor in the IFBB. What drove you to wanting to compete, and what have been some of your biggest lessons in doing so?
Well, my dad actually got me into competing because he was a bodybuilder, and he's like, you got to get into this. And so we did our first show together, and I just loved it because after playing team sports, I didn't have as much, I didn't have really a focus. I just did my own training, my own working out. And so he got me into competing. And then from there, I was able to focus on, improving my own body and then doing well in the circuit. I really just skyrocketed and just loved the challenge. We all love a challenge. So I competed and I absolutely loved it. And what I love so much about it, not only is changing your body, but the things that you learn mentally, like proving to yourself that you can do things, setting a goal, and no matter what comes up, navigating around that goal and tackling it. And the sense of gratification that you get when you set that goal and then you accomplish it and give your all is something that you can't really explain to anybody unless they've done it. But it's so for me, it was physical, but also more so mental. And the life lessons that came through competing will be with me forever. And they were pretty amazing.
And what I loved about you when preparing for this interview is the wide area of sport that you have experienced. CrossFit, yoga, marathons, fitness and figure competitions, just to name a few. Do you feel this has given you an edge as a trainer as well as an athlete, and if so, how?
Absolutely. I believe that there's not one particular way to be fit. I believe that you have to be well rounded. I believe that incorporating different areas of fitness help you be more of a well rounded person, but also a trainer and learning what gets people inspired. Because so many people, if as a trainer, if I was trying to tell them that somebody that they had to train a certain way, they might not like that way. So learning what inspires them or what gets them going, I think is important. And then again, I just think being well-rounded and being able to incorporate yoga and have the flexibility. And I think in all different areas of fitness, there's things that we can learn and grow from, and just to be more well-rounded. So not only did I want to be able to lift weights, but I wanted to be able to have great endurance and to be able to run. So I got, into running, and then I also wanted to be flexible. So I just think it's really important to not only to be well-rounded, but also to branch out and to see what other areas of fitness might get you going and might, keep you digging deep and inspired to make fitness more realistic for you.
Right. And tell me about your less is more approach and your thoughts on training at the gym versus the alternatives.
Well, I kind of learned this after competing. Before competing, I used to do mini little workouts actually with my dad at home. And then when I was in school, I didn't have a lot of time, so I would do quick little mini circuit workouts. And then competing, it's where you're training 2 hours a day, oftentimes 3 hours a day, so you're really going all out. And so when I was done competing, I kind of got back into what I used to do, which was the quick workouts, the circuit workouts, and I saw how my body responded. So I think that less is more is often, people think you have to go, go, go and do more, more, more. But through my own experience, seeing that my body actually responded better, my stress levels were down, my cortisol levels, just seeing that response from my body, I said, there's something to this less is more. If you can find that nice balance, your body's going to respond. Mentally, you feel better because you're not overdoing it. Your joints feel better. So after doing this less is more approach personally, and now with my clients as well for several years and seeing the response, I'm just such a believer now that, there's a time and a place to really push your body, and there's definitely times where you need to train multiple hours in a gym or not a gym, if you're training for an event or whatnot. But for everyday life, I just believe in less is more and just being consistent with those efforts.
And despite your wealth of knowledge and experience, your certifications and degrees, you write on your website that your important qualification is your ability to listen and empathize. Can you elaborate?
Yes, I believe that, we all have different things that get us going in the morning, whatever that may be. And so, I have something that gets me going in the morning, might not be what gets you excited or motivated. So for me, I really feel that one of my best assets is the ability to listen to other people and to understand where they're coming from, what their upbringing was like, and really help them, because often people don't really know what gets them going or what inspires them. So it's tapping into what I call your inner fire to really figure out what it is that gets you going. And my ability to listen to other people and to really pin, as I listen to people and hear their conversations, I can usually red flags. Oh, they like this, or they like that. And to be able to help them take what they like and make it a part of their everyday life. So I think for me, that's one of my biggest assets, is not just taking what works for me and making somebody else do the same thing, but to really learn what works for them and then allowing them or formulating a plan based on their own inner fire and that passion to make a healthy lifestyle for them to live and experience.
Oh, that's great. And would you be willing to share a bit about your ebook series and the educational efforts you've been rolling out?
Absolutely. So, I was training clients one-on-one, and I continue to do so, although I have a very limited amount that I take on. And I just realized the success that I was having with my clients. And so I was trying to figure out a way where, since I'm only one person, to be able to get these tools and these formulations that have been proven to work out to more people. So I formulated a couple different ebooks. I started with my ultimate weight loss plan, which people call their fitness Bible, but it's basically a plan that teaches you how to get going, you know, what foods to eat, what foods to avoid, how to cook in the kitchen, how to grocery shop, all the foundational things that I believe have really helped me and other people, how to get inspired, how to stay motivated, all those things, tons of recipes. So basically it's what we call our fitness Bible. It's your guide, it's your go-to book. So that was what I started with. And then from there, I created the Ultimate Shred 365, which is a year-long plan that has a nutritional plan and a workout plan for every month of the year. So it's a phenomenal plan. It's great for New Year's. And that went over really well. But then once I started doing more of my circuit training, I was inspired to do a plan that was no gym, that didn't require a gym, and the workouts were quick and efficient, and kind of, you know, got into seeing how my body was responding with that less is more approach. And so wanted to come up with a plan, a 6-week plan. So it's very realistic. And it's been a phenomenal plan. It's my ultimate accelerated plan. So it has 36 circuit workouts that don't require a gym. So perfect for mommies. And actually this came about after I had my son. It's like, I just don't have the time anymore. So yeah, so with my UAP and the Ultimate Shred and the weight loss plan, it's really, everyone has what they need depending on where they are in their journey. And I also just created, throughout my last pregnancy, my ultimate pregnancy plan, which is phenomenal. So I took all the things that I did throughout both pregnancies and put that together into an ebook. So I feel like I have a plan for anyone depending on where they are. And the best part, Miriam, is for all my plans, I have a Facebook support group, a private page, which I believe is key because so many people have the tools, but they don't have the support. So having the support to go hand in hand with the tools and the nutrition and everything really has been the formulation for everyone's success.
Amazing. You're doing such a great job.
Thank you. It's been so fun. I love it. And I love all the feedback from everyone and the inspiration that everyone gives everyone else. It's been very inspiring to watch, even for myself.
Right, it's amazing. And then where can people go to learn more about you and connect with you online?
So my website is GinaAliotti.com or on Instagram, Gina Aliotti. Also on Facebook, of course, Gina Aliotti. And yeah, so I'm on all social media platforms, and I would love to hear from everyone and share your story. And yeah, so you can find me there.
Okay, and I will also make sure to put all your links below this video. Is there anything else you would like to talk about today that you feel we've missed?
I wanted to mention that as we're speaking, in the process of launching a nutritional line, Devotion Nutrition. So very exciting. We have tons of products that are coming out that are going to be game changers. So through my experience with working with several people and on my plans, I've kind of pinpointed the obstacles that people have with protein powders and different things. So we are launching, hopefully next week, Devotion Nutrition Protein Powder, which is a phenomenal product, and also a line of a flavor system. So it's very exciting, and I hope that everyone can also follow Devotion Nutrition on social media platforms and just stay in touch because, yeah, we've got a lot of protein powder and the flavoring that's going to really change people and help them stay devoted to living a healthy lifestyle, which is what I'm all about.
Thank you so much for your time, Gina. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Miriam. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. And thank you so much for watching. My name is Miriam Khalladi. For more inspiration, check out our website at realtalkrealwomen.com.